Hello, everyone. Let's check out our Tuesday daily. I believe this is Hinterlands. Yes. So there's the full view of the kingdom. Okay. So what's going on here? Jack is often a good opening. It's the only way. It's the only trashing in the kingdom whatsoever, and it can only trash the estates. Anytime I see Border Village, I immediately think piles can empty very quickly because you end up, you gain a cheaper card along with it. I see some discard synergies. Jack can discard Weaver, although it's not likely. Witch's Hut can discard Weaver. And then what would it gain? I'm not sure. Witch's Hut discarding a couple actions can curse. Cauldron can curse. Third time you gain an action this turn. In terms of draw, Witch's Hut, potentially Guard Dog. Well, Guard Dog does draw if you have the action support. Can we lower our hand size enough that Guard Dog triggers its special effect? I guess if we discard with something like Oasis. But we're going to want to sort of race for border villages here. The problem is that Jack, while trashing estates, is adding silvers, which are more stop cards. On the other hand, a couple silvers will help us spike up to 6. Haggler will be very good in this kingdom if we go for a way of emptying piles very quickly. If you play a Haggler and then buy a border village, you basically get 2 cheaper cards along with the border village. So you can really drive things down. Jack will also be good in case we get cursed by Cauldron or Witch's Hut. It can trash the curses. Trash the curses. Man, I'm tired. What will we be gaining with Weaver? The only thing I can see is Oasis. Maybe we gain a bunch of Fool's Golds. Plus buy here is in Cauldron and Nomads. There's extra gains of things, but actual plus buy, Nomads and Cauldron. This is I don't see like a direct. I don't see like the most obvious thing to do other than stacking up border villages and witches huts, and then maybe we can throw some curses at the AI. Curses will be if you can curse like once per turn. That'll be very difficult to deal with because Jack is the only way to do it. So you want to be able, the AI would have to be able to play the Jack once per turn, and it's going to get difficult to find. I'm definitely opening with Jack, and I think I'll probably take an Oasis. I'm always kind of apprehensive about taking Oasis. Maybe guard Dog, we can play it from an attack, right? And there's some attacks. Okay, definitely Jack. They take a Fool's Gold. Yeah. Because I think, Witch's Hut with Fool's Gold can be really good because if you have 2 or 3 Fool's Golds in your deck, Witch's Hut is really good at allowing you to line them up. I think I might take a Guard Dog though. I know it's potential terminal collision, but it'll be good to have later. But no, I don't. I generally don't like risking terminal collision in the opening. Unless there's some way around it. I think I'll just take the Oasis. Two estates down there. I think I have to hold on to this one. The risk of not drawing an estate to trash is pretty... Okay. Well, we did... Okay. Do I want a Weaver? Don't you have a way of discarding it? Another Oasis wouldn't be so bad. Well, sorry, I do have a way of... I have potentially two ways of discarding it. Down here is 3 copper and an estate. I think I might take... Oh, did they not take a jack? Interesting. They took Fool's Gold Weaver. Again, taking Weaver now has potential terminal problems. But we have a couple ways of discarding it. What is it gaining, though? I guess like Oasis, right? This is going to be an Oasis. I also kind of want to load up on actions to discard things to Witch's Hut. Here, we're definitely buying Border Village, Witch's Hut. They still don't have any trashing. They took another Weaver. Like, all the they're gaining a bunch of silvers and Fool's Gold. Makes me think they're going for a very money-ish deck. But then the Weavers don't really make that much sense to me. I mean, I guess they can gain double silvers. I kind of want to just take, for now, another Oasis and then maybe a Weaver later. Weaver now. Border Village, Witch's Hut. Okay, so this is okay. Ooh, fantastic. Discard, and that's going to be an Oasis. They took, what did they take? Nomads, Border Village, Witch's Hut. Ooh, if I take a Nomads here, I can also Border Village, Witch's Hut. I don't know what I'm going to be drawing. I think I should do this in case I don't draw up to, yeah, see? Border Village, Witch's Hut. They do the same again. Yep. I think I want to hit 6 again. Maybe take the Nomads and go Border Village, Witch's Hut again. Nomads, you know, even if we don't play it, it's a something we can discard. I don't know what order I should do this in necessarily. Okay, well, I mean, I definitely want to get the curses in, so there you go. This will be just Witch's Hut, discard 2 Weavers, a province, yeah. I'll take 1 Nomad, so we hit 6, and I don't mind an Oasis, another one. had a misclick there. I almost accidentally clicked nomads before border village. It would have been terrible. I'm really hoping to just curse them into oblivion, and then maybe green just barely enough to squeak out a win on a 3 pile. Oh, they cursed me. Yeah, we have to start thinking about provincing here. If I take 2 nomads, that gives me 4 money. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Minus 1, 12, plus whatever I buy. Or whatever I draw off the Oasis. I wish we had gone farther into the deck here. Jeez. Okay, so 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8. Basically, I have 8 money in hand. If I draw another Witch's Hut, I would play it and discard nomads or whatever else is useful. Is it worth it to take silvers? I guess it doesn't matter because I'm definitely playing the Witch's Hut. And we'll province. So maybe like a nomads and something. The nomads just for the immediate money. And another Oasis. I think I need to take a province this turn. I'm hopefully cursing them again. Is there anything to be said about taking an estate? I don't think so, not yet. Okay, so I'm probably not playing the Jack. How much money do I have here? 5, 6, 7. I guess it doesn't really matter. I think I discard the nomads. I mean, we could play the Jack. See what play Border Village, but then play Jack doesn't really do much. It allows me to look one further card, and it could trash the nomads. But then what do I discard here? I need to discard 2 actions. I want to curse. I want to give them the curse. So I need to discard 2 actions. I think it should be Jack nomads. Then play Border Village. If I draw Witch's Hut, play it. If I don't, Oasis allows me to look one more card. Yes, that's too bad. Okay, well, I guess we just discard these. I mean, +5 for Nomads would have been great now. Well, here we go. So one more curse to give out. I probably have another Nomads. How many Nomads have I discarded? Discards 2 Weavers, gains Nomads and Oasis. Discards Jack and Nomads. I think I've got a few Nomads down there. So I probably want to play the Border Village in case I can draw it. Will the extra buy help me? I've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I had up to 14, that could be Province and... it's a little bit dangerous to take Border Village Witch's Hut. But this is what I'm going to do. There's something to be said about discarding the Oasis and Border Village and then play the Witch's Hut just to get back to get through this the rest of my deck a little more. But the Nomads would be so helpful. Well, this is fine. This is totally fine. Discard 2 cards. Copper Estate, Border Village, Oasis. Oops, nope. Discard a Nomads. Play them both. This is about the best I could hope for. I'm taking another province here, right? Is there any reason I wouldn't? They're not going to have double province turns, I don't think. Duchy. So I could play Jack, trash a Nomads, hopefully draw enough to hit Duchy. I think that's the best bet. Oh, you get to discard this. Play. If I take a Nomads, that's 1, 2. That will guarantee that I can hit Duchy. Yeah, I think that was the best bet. So I think I'm ahead by quite a bit. I think I just take Border Village Witch's Hut and hope to end it on the next turn. I'm down by 9. Again, I don't think they're ever buying 2 cards. They're not going to go Province Duchy. So if I take Border Village Witch's Hut, if they take Province, I hope I don't come back to regret this. This should win, right? Yeah. Oasis, discard Weaver for Nomads, buy Border Village Witch's Hut. But let's see what they put together. Province, yep. Discard that. Take Nomads. And Border Village Witch's Hut is a 3rd pile. Cool. I don't know if I did the best thing at all times, but Border Village Witch's Hut is. I love seeing those two things. It's almost like a race to. It's a race to get that. I disagree with the AI not taking a jack. There's something to be said about loading up on Fool's Golds and Witch's Hut, but I don't think the Weaver is a good way to do that. I don't know. Maybe it is. I think we only took one curse the entire game. We have 1. They have 9. Yeah. Oasis is also a card that I often. I probably gain it more often than I should. It's really not very good, but they are at least actions that can be discarded to Witch's Hut. They allow you to trigger Weaver. If you're lucky, you line it up with Jack, and it allows Jack to draw further into your shuffle. I don't know exactly what all to say about this one. Maybe there's another approach that might have worked here is huge amounts of gains, just like tons of Weavers, Oasis, Jacks, and Hagglers. But then you still need village support for all that, and just put with a Haggler in play, you can lower piles really, really quickly. If you're discarding tons of Weavers, lower piles really quickly. It wouldn't surprise me if some others end up taking that approach. So I'll be watching their videos later today. But this is the last one of the year. It's not like I only started this past summer, I think, recording these videos. But how did the month go? The month was going really, really well until around sort of coinciding with the holidays. So maybe my lazy state of mind and unhealthy eating and drinking has caused me to not perform so well over the last week. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We lost 9 times. Ugh. A lot of it, half of them in the last week. Oh well. We'll improve next year. Thanks for watching.